brain hacks. Now, interestingly, there are also ways to influence our unconscious drivers, to trick them into action. You can call them brain hacks or whatever. These are just shortcuts where we end up confusing our unconscious drivers as to avoid internal willpower struggles and have them go along with what we planned. In our case, to stop procrastinating. A covert start. When we don't feel like doing something, we can trick our mind by taking the first steps of the action. You know, low profile. Your inner procrastinator will start protesting, so you hush him and do it anyway. So for example, if you need to start writing a document or something, start by turning on your computer. The inner procrastinator will go, "But I don't want to do it." So you answer something along the lines of, "Sure, yeah, sure, I just want to have a look at the document." So you go to your Word file. The inner procrastinator will protest again. You go, "Don't worry, I just want to write the first sentence." Then you write the second one and the third one, and before you know it, you're doing that thing you were procrastinating about. And the inner protesting stops as you're too busy doing the task you're focusing on. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. I've done this a zillion times. Wording. Now, remember how we talked about the power of words. The words we hear, but also the words we use ourselves, end up shaping how we think and thus how we behave. Here's a mind trick to get you going when you procrastinate. You know, when there's this thing you should be doing, we often say to ourselves exactly that. I really should be doing this. Now listen to these words and let them resonate in you. Does this compel you to action? Not really, right? So try this instead. Next time you talk to yourself thinking that you really should be doing something, change your words. Don't say, "I should be doing this." Say, "I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now." Now listen to these words. I'm doing it right now. Is this action driven? Right? Of course, it's not some kind of magical spell, but what happens is that our brain gets contradictory information. Our words say we're in the middle of action and the rest of our body isn't. That creates a discrepancy, a tension, that can only be resolved by taking action. So it's a little bit like the rest of our body goes, "Oh, we've already started the action? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, sure, let's do this." Third person procrastinator. I already talked before about our inner procrastinator. This strategy is all about that. Look at yourself, at that nasty habit of procrastination, and make it a person. Give it a name. It can be Bob, Godzilla, or, I don't know, El Duderino.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or Duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Point is, make your procrastination habit an entity separate from yourself. Then observe it, talk to it, get to know it. Then tell it to back down when you feel it holds you back. It's a good way to be able to mentally shift the blame and not feel guilt about your procrastination. It was the dude, man. So that concludes our mind hacks to beat procrastination. We can use a covert start, change our words, or personify our procrastination habit.